Good evening everyone. Now the next topic is ring counter. Ring counter is very important topic. So ring counter is a typical application of the shift register. It follows a circular path. Here the output of the last flip-flop is connected with the input of first flip-flop. In normal counter, number of states, when we talk about number of states, and for example if we are having a 4-bit counter, then we can say the number of states will be equal to 2 to the power 4, that is 16. But here in ring counter, the number of states is equals to the number of flip-flops used, or we can say the number of bits used. So for a 4-bit counter, the number of states will be equal to 4. So this is the figure of ring counter. You can see the output of the last flip-flop is connected with the input of first flip-flop. Okay, Q3 is connected with D0 and Q0 is connected with D1, Q1 is connected with Q2 and Q2 is connected with D3. Here you can see in last 3 flip-flops we have taken a clear signal, while in first flip-flop there is a preset signal I have shown. Here initially what we are going to do, this ORI signal is overriding signal which is connected with preset and clear of the flip-flops. We have already discussed about preset and clear signal of the flip-flop. If preset signal is active low, it means the output of that flip-flop will be equal to 1. And if the clear signal is equal to 0 or active low, it means the output of that particular flip-flop will be clear to 0. So here what we are doing, preset of first flip-flop is connected with ORI signal and rest of the flip-flops are applied to a active low clear signal. So in this way, initially without applying any clock, our flip-flops, our register will have the value 1 at flip-flop number 0, and flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2 and flip-flop number 3 will have value of 0, 0, 0. So this whole counter initially will holds the value 1, 0, 0. You can see through the operation of ring counter through this through this table. Here ORI signal, only first time we have applied this ORI signal to low. In this way we are applying a preset signal to the first flip-flop and clear signal to all rest of the flip-flops. Here we have applied no clock. So initially the value of Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 was 1, 0, 0, 0. In next what we did, after that we have applied logic 1 to this ORI signal. It means preset and clear को हमने deactivate कर दिया है. Now clock during first clock, as we can see this is the active low clock. तो जैसे ही active low हुआ, at this time अभी हमारे पास Q0 पे 1 था, Q1 पे 0 था, Q2 पे 0 था और Q3 पे 0 था. तो इस टाइम अब क्या होगा, Q3 is applied to D0. So as Q3 was 0, so D3 now becomes 0. Okay, and as Q0 was 1, now D1 has become 1. So what will be the output of Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3? Now it shift now after the clock, the value of Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 will become 0, 1, 0, 0, as last flip-flop is connected to the input of first flip-flop, and here the last output of Q3 was 0, and it is making D0 equal to 0. So Q0 becomes 1, and as initially the Q0 was equal to 1, that means this Q0 was connected with D1. So D1 now become 1, so that Q1 is also 1 now. So after first clock, it will be 0, 1, 0, 0. Now when next clock appears, it again shifts its input. Now what we are having in Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, we are having 0, 1, 0, 0. Now Q3 is connected with D0, and we know Q3 was 0, so D0 also becomes 0. So output of Q0 will now 0, and previously Q0 is connected with D1, and because Q0 was 0, so D1 now become equal to 0. So output of Q1 will be 0, and we know that Q1 was connected with the input of second flip-flop, that third flip-flop, that is D2. So D2 was 1, so output Q2 will become 1 here, and Q2 was connected with D3, and Q2 was 0, so D3 is also 0. That's why Q3 is now 0. In third clock, now it also starts moving like this. So in third, it will hold the value 0, 0, 0, 1, and after the last clock, fourth clock, now in fourth state, what is going to happen? It will show the same value as initially what we have applied. We have applied 1,000. In last state, we are also having 1,000. In this way, we can say it is following a circular path. So this one is moving. Initially, we given 1 at Q0. After first clock, it moved towards Q1. After second, it moves toward Q2. Then it moves toward Q3. Again, it moves towards Q0. So it start from Q0 to Q1, Q2, then Q3. Again, it go back to Q0. That's why we are calling it as a ring counter. Thank you.